What's up, guys? It's your girl Connie Kenneth. Welcome back to my channel. This morning I have a message for you, and this message concerns you if you feel lost at the moment in your life where you are right now. So this is a message that I just want to encourage you not to give up, okay? And so it's very important to know that you are where you are in life right now because that's where you're supposed to be. Okay, you are where you are in life right now because that's where you're supposed to be. So if you're feeling lost, it's okay. It's part of the journey. It's part of the process. You're just early. You know, you feel lost because you're early. Has it ever happened to you that you have an appointment and then you arrive early and then you're like, oh my goodness, how come I don't see people? The office is closed. And then you start doubting and you're like, oh, okay, I mean, what happened? Then you start calling and probably the person that you have a meeting with doesn't answer you. And you're like, okay, did I? No. And then no, you're at the same place in the right place, right? You are at the right place. It's just that you're early and then those people will come and those people, you know, you will laugh about it because you're like, oh my goodness, I was so stressed and I thought I was, you know, I was lost. No, you're just early. And that applies. It's the same thing with life, in your career, in your family life, in your life as a student, in your life as a mother, as a father, as a sister, as a brother. Sometimes things just don't make sense, you know, in the beginning, but once those dots start connecting, then they will make sense eventually. And this is something that we don't really realize, or it's difficult to comprehend, or difficult to come to terms with. But it's very important to know that whatever it is that you're doing right now, okay, those simple things and those simple steps that you're making and that you're taking, eventually those dots will connect, even though they don't make sense right now. You know, sometimes for example, those people who are into investments, do not wait for money to, you know, to fall from heaven for you to start investing. You just have to go and start that odd job, that pathetic job that you don't want, that you don't love, that you're not passionate about, so that it will be like, it will help you go where you want to go. Probably the studies that you're doing right now, you're doing them because you don't have money probably to do higher studies. But whatever you're doing right now, that's what you're meant to be doing. And that will lead you to another door, and another door. And eventually all those dots, okay, all those dots will connect. And then one day you will sit back and you're like, okay, so that was the journey, right? And so please stop feeling lost. Stop feeling like you're a loser. Stop feeling like it's the end of the world. Stop feeling and comparing yourself to other people's, because your chapter 1 is not my chapter 20. You know, my chapter 20 is not another person's chapter 50. We all have different journeys. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have a backstory that only you can comprehend, and only you can knows who you are as an individual, as a person, and so on. As long as you remain true to yourself, as long as you do not lie to yourself, because you can lie to me, you can lie to your friends, your family, you can lie to everybody, but please do not lie to yourself. You need to remain true to yourself. You need to know, what do you want in 5 years, then work towards it, and no pressure at all. Because that's the thing, we put so much pressure on ourselves that we start something and then we stop, we start and then we stop. So if you don't go to the end of things, then you will never know. And so this is something that we need to start doing, is always going to the end of everything. And you will see eventually, and I promise you, eventually those dots will connect and will make sense, because right now they probably do not make sense. Probably at all, they do not make sense, but eventually they'll make sense. Of course, you will have hardships, you will have struggles, disappointments, discouragements. Of course, that's part of life, that's part of the journey. But it's possible. You can do it. You will do it. Okay. And so please do not worry about it. Okay. So that's the thing that I wanted to tell you guys this morning. And that is extremely important for you to know and for you to remember. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop being so hard on yourself, because you're worth more than you portraying yourself as a loser, you portraying it as you will never make it, and this and that. All those negative statements, turn them into something positive. I will not make it. You just say, no, I will make it. I'm lost. Okay, well, probably that's a feeling that most of us feel, but no, it's just part of the journey. You've just arrived early, and of course it's not that at a point in time where you're supposed to understand those things, and they will make sense as time goes by. You will connect those dots as time goes by, and so that is extremely important for you to remember, and it will help you a lot in your everyday struggles, in everything that you do. And it will also help you understand that that's how life goes, first of all, and also all those things that you're going through right now, then eventually they will help you become a better person, a stronger person, help you achieve your goals. Just use them, like I always say, these are stepping stones to where you want to be, and find solutions. Okay, do not expect solutions to come to you. It's up to you to go and find those solutions. It's up to you to go and do everything in your power to make sure as long as you have a plan, because it's about having a plan. Even in your daily life, it's always about having a plan. Okay, so if some deals do not go through, then ask this question, why? Then start a process that will help you go to where you want to be. And so it's just because you're too early. So if you start those processes, then you will get there. Do you see what I mean? And so this is a very important thing that you should endeavor to remember, and stop being so hard on yourself, because you're not late. You are not late. You're just too early because you've missed some steps. Okay, you need to go back, and then you need to do things in the right order, and you will see everything else will just fall into place. I promise you, everything else will just fall into place. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Just do things correctly, because that's how we get, by rushing, that's how we get to miss out some steps, and we get to jump over some, while those are like the main things that need to be done for you to get where you want to go. So of course, at some point, if the foundation is not solid, if all those things that are supposed to make a foundation strong are not solid, of course everything will just tumble down and fall and whatever, and break, or whatever the case may be. So in life, it's the same thing. So please think about it seriously. Try and see where are the areas in which you can stop being so hard on yourself, and then work towards those things that will help you, guide you, protect you from making mistakes as well, because that's another thing that that you need to remember, that you should protect yourself at all costs from anything that is there to break you, to mess with you, and so on. So remember, please, Connie, remember, you are not lost. You're just too early. Until next time, please make sure you subscribe, and let me know in the comment section below if you agree. See you next time. Bye.